Can you run out of thoughts? Like, just hit a mental wall and boom, nothing. Empty, void, brain on screensaver. Because sometimes you just stare at a wall for 5 minutes and realize you were thinking about absolutely nothing. Or maybe a duck. And then you wonder, wait, am I broken? All right, here's what's going on. First off, the human brain has about 6,000 thoughts per day. Or so they say. Not sure who counted. Maybe some intern followed a guy around like, yup, that was number 4,312. He just thought about tacos again. Anyway, 6,000 thoughts a day sounds impressive. But let's be honest, a lot of those are just reruns. Same anxiety, same snack idea, same imaginary argument in the shower where you definitely won. So technically we think a lot. But new thoughts? Not always. And yes, your brain can feel like it runs out. It's called mental fatigue. When you overthink, overstress, over everything, your brain just quietly nopes out. You're still awake. You're still functioning. But upstairs, nobody's home. That's why sometimes you walk into a room and forget why. Your brain's like, I don't know, man. I'm just here so we don't die. Now, the cool part, even when you're not consciously thinking, your brain's still working in the background. It's called the default mode network. A fancy way of saying your brain wanders when you're doing nothing. That's when random ideas pop in. Should I move to Iceland? What if cats invented gravity? Is cereal soup? So no, you never truly run out of thoughts. But you can go offline for a bit. Sometimes your brain needs silence. Sometimes it needs noise. Sometimes it just loops the same 3 ideas like a broken playlist. And that's normal. We're not idea machines. We're just weird little meat computers trying our best. So if your mind ever goes blank, congrats. You didn't run out of thoughts. You just drifted. And sometimes that's where the best ones begin. I am Matrix. I had that thought while staring at a ceiling fan for 11 minutes.